if we can do it though. God, if I drop that one more time. Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel and you're watching Triple R Farms. It is Thursday, February the 6th, and here's what we're going to be working on this morning. So this is our fertilizer rig that we use. It's an Unreverse Nutramax 1400, but we've got an issue with it. I cannot get the thing to fold back up into transport position, and the reason I can't do it is because of this thing right here. This cylinder has rusted up so bad that it will not move at all. This thing's supposed to tilt, this is supposed to slide in this little slot. Anyway, you can't even move it. You pull down as hard as you cannot even get this thing to move down. And because of that, this little rack is supposed to come back, grab this bar right here. This is the middle section, and then the wings fold up. But this will not go back far enough to grab this pin, so therefore we cannot fold up. I've ordered all new parts right here. We thought that was the easiest thing to do rather than trying to free it up, just because it was such bad shape. So got all this ordered right now. It's supposed to come in tomorrow, so we're going to take this up to the shop. We're going to see if we can cut this baby off. I want to get this bolt out, either ring it. It may be hard to drive out. I don't know, we got to get that bolt out. Like I said, I'm gonna cut this down through there, get that out. Then I'm gonna try to split this somehow and get that off. Take that off the end where that'll come off, hopefully. It's gonna be fun. That fell down, you see that? Yeah. So it ain't binding there. You got to cut through the pin, ain't you? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So we weren't sure if it was frozen right here. It's got a pin that goes all the way across, and this is the actual latch that grabs the middle section, and you can see it's free. So that one right there is the main problem. I'll split the pin, I want to leave this pin so we'll have something to grab and twist and get it out of there. But I want to cut this off on both sides, and then we see if we may have to heat this and work that pin out of there.
It's hot. Yes, it is hot. And good. Well, we got to see these fittings. It's hot. Ow. There she is. Yay!
Too big. 11/16. I'm ready for a fight. I'm gonna put these back on the hoses because we're gonna need them when the new cylinder comes in. That one. And there's that one. Goes the front, that one goes to the back. that right there, that is ready to plant. That looks perfect. So James jumped over here and got right alongside the pivot. He's working his way back that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and crank the pivot up for him and get it walking back this way. Half inch. Got oil. See if she'll fire up. So I'm just pulling into the new land that we're taking in this year, Good Bottom, and Wayne is over here today with the Case 120 tractor, and what he's doing is picking up any roots or limbs that are out in the field, putting them in the bucket, and then dumping them on the edge of the field. But he called me and he thinks he has a leak in his depth tank. He gets out of the tractor and he can see it dripping on the ground, and he feels it and it looks clear, and he thinks it's depth. So we're gonna go check it out. But before I came over here, I called Big Joe to see if he had any ideas of what to look for on that tank, and he said usually they have two places that that you need to look first, and one is a drain plug on the bottom of the tank. Sometimes a stick will hit it and loosen that plug, and it'll be leaking out of there and then running off the skid plate. Then the other thing is there's hoses. There's a cover you have to take off on the top of the tank. The hoses that pull the depth out come up, they pull it from the top of the tank, but he said the hoses run kind of behind the tank, and they'll have a hole in the hose sometimes, and it'll be running out the side of the tank and then draining out the skid plate, making it look like you got a hole on the bottom. So we're gonna check out those two things and see if we can figure out what's going on. Oh, he's coming off the bottom of this thing. Well, I don't see anything right here. This is where it sucks the depth up right here out the top, but all that looks fine. There's the problem. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's it. All right, so I talked to Big Joe, and I think that is where the filter for this pump is, right there. And it may have worked its way loose, but that is where it's leaking. And I know y'all can't see it, but I think I've got to pull off this skid plate right here. And then you can go through that hole to get to that filter. That's why there's a hole right there in the tank, I believe. So we're gonna snatch the skid plate off, see what we can see. Okay. Right, do these first. Oh, it's bigger than 10. You got like a 12 millimeter.
Whoa. All right, coming down.
That's where she's leaking, right there. Got 24.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Put it on that long. Attention. Bigger than that. Give me the biggest one. Yeah.
32 man.
You got 30?
30.
At 30. Hey, that's too big.
27.
Is that the next one down?
Yeah.
27. Yeah. All right, give me the ratchet. Still leaking. I guess I'm gonna have to take it out. Take it out and look at it. Alright. I'm just gonna take it out and look at it.
Is the whole pump in?
That's a filter. Goes in the bottom. Here, hold that. I'm gonna take it out there in the sun. Look at it. All I did was take that off. That was nothing but a plug, and the filter, you could see it way up in there, but I just took it off, looked at it, didn't have an O-ring, and when I put it back on, I've had it real loose. Once it started dripping, I tightened it up a little bit, and she hadn't dripped since. So I may have fixed it. All this right here that you see dripping, that's from the air conditioner. That's water dripping right here, and it's dripping over there. That's normal. Well, as of right now, it is not leaking. Basically all I did was take that bottom, basically all it is a plug, took it out. Like I said, I didn't see anything wrong with it. Didn't see an O-ring, that was strange. But like I said, I just put it back in there and just barely tightened it. And once we saw DEF leaking out of it, I just tightened it and tightened it and tightened it till it quit leaking. I didn't have to tighten it much at all. But it's been sitting here running for 10 minutes and it never has leaked again. So put everything back on, skid plate, all the covers. We're gonna let him go back to work. Alright guys, it is Friday morning and today is going to be a short day for me and Dad. We are actually going to look at some new land that we may be farming for this year. So we're going to be leaving this morning about 10 o'clock, 10:30 to go look at that land. So it's going to be a short day for us, but everybody else has gone over to Gray Rocks. They are getting back on the tractors. They're ripping, rolling, disking. And then Wayne is gone back to picking up sticks and roots, and he said the DEF tank did not leak. So we stopped that leak. Didn't leak at all the rest of the afternoon, so maybe we fix that. I got a few things that I'm gonna do this morning to my rogator, and then that's gonna be it. So I got one hose that I have not hooked up yet, and it's this hose right here. It goes to the bottom of the chemical inductor. Anyway, I had it off to make sure the water drained out of here for the winter. So we're gonna put that back together. And then the last thing I'm gonna do to it this morning is we're gonna give her a bath real quick. She has been sitting in that shop, and that shop gets really dusty and stuff. So we're gonna give her a bath because she's getting ready to get out in the fields. Like that. Let's take that loose. Okay. All right. Got the gasket. Goes right here. Stay. This thing can be aggravating. I need 3 different hands, 4 hands. We're gonna see if we can do it though. God, if I drop that one more time, maybe this will make it stay. Stay. All right. Attempt number 2. I think we're good to go. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So thanks again for watching another one of our videos. We really appreciate y'all doing that. And yeah, that's it for this one. And see y'all on the next one. We're out.